Aquarius. Happy Air Sign Tuesday, friends. I'm about to pick your card up off the table. We're going to get straight into it. 7-day forecast. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't forget to watch your Messy Monday reading. Watch your monthly if you haven't already. And I think that's it. So, y'all know I tell you guys every week about the vibes of your element. And I will say that the air signs, your fellow Geminis and Libras and Aquarius, of course. It's been like significant change and growth that's been forecasted for the week ahead for each of you. And clearly, you are about to be in direct alignment with that energy here as well, Aquarius. Assad, if you don't need anything, he's 4. And he acts like a fucking 4-year-old. I don't tell him that, but one thing about me, I'm an honest parent, and kids suck sometimes. Anyway, something is changing, Aquarius. And this is kind of similar to like what I was saying in the Gemini reading. Like I said, the energy across the elements is usually pretty consistent. It's like, whereas for Gemini, it was kind of like they just woke up and something changed. For you, it's like you heard something or someone told you something, Aquarius. And that is the key to freeing you. But the way that this is going to affect the way that like you make choices, especially as it relates to how I talked a lot in the Gemini reading about cups, about your cup being empty or your cup being full or what have you, where whatever this is that you've been told or you found out here this week, Aquarius, it is empowering you to completely shift how you traditionally do things. Where it's like it's allowing you to tap into this part of yourself that you've never quite tapped into. I just got this deck yesterday. I want to see what this World Cup is all about, but I see a lot of emotional fulfillment that you are working toward here, Aquarius. The Well is not a card in the traditional tarot deck, y'all. The Well is the birthplace of ideas, inspiration, and transformation. All things are birthed through this creatrix, whose knowledge flows freely to those who seek it, nurturing opportunity, nature, creativity. I really like that a lot. Let me grab my Shaman deck. Because this is good. I thought your reading was going to be a little shorter, but I tell y'all all the time, I like y'all, so your reading's gonna be longer than everybody else's. Because I feel like you don't understand. I did a reading for my husband once. He's an Aquarius, so it's relevant. And I feel that even for me as a tarot reader, and I've been reading for like 5 years, Aquarius usually come with the most complicated energy. You know what I'm saying? you can decipher in readings, like people say shit like your ancestors got your energy blocked. Oh no, grow the fuck up and learn how to read. But I will say that usually Aquarius energy is just very different. It's who you guys are as a collective, and like astrologically, your ruling planets and all that shit. But I told him, and he just so happened to like come downstairs while I was recording the reading. I was bawling my fucking eyes out. You have no idea how good life's gonna be for you. And like sitting here 2 years later after I did that reading, he had no idea. I had no fucking idea. And it's really kind of wild. But like you could see it. I can see that. You find something out and it's like, it allows you to hone in. And it completely changes the trajectory of your life. Even down to the way that you are able to reap blessings with this Netcaster card. Preparations come into fruition. I wonder what this is. And whatever it is, I know that it's caused you to, like, it's blocked you off from something mentally or ideal wise, or like it has created some sort of a burden or a barrier for you in your day-to-day reality. But it's like something you hear, something that someone tells you here this week gets you back on track with something that was a part of your sacred contract. The sacred contract card was present there. If you need a yes or no to anything, think about your question. Go ahead and pause the video here. Ask the question. I'm going to give it to you right now. Nope. Leave it in the past. Even with the surrender card there. If this is reconciling with someone or going back to some sort of an old situation here. No. What else does Aquarius need to know in the week ahead here? I've grown a lot as a reader, and like I give a ton of information. My readings are anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. And depending on like the circumstances, I may end up having to also talk to a client after a reading. It just depends. But one thing that I've stopped doing so much of is telling people more than what they need to know. And that probably sounds like really selfish, but it's not. You still get all of the fucking clarity, but there are just some things that you don't need to know because it would inhibit the way that you experience them. I feel like Spirit has been very much like, this reading is on a need to know. And just know that the world around you is changing. Your magic is growing in your favor, is what Spirit just said. But not just like, oh, I could burn a candle and this could happen. This is something doesn't go your way, or like this news here may be a little heartbreaking for you here this week. You realize that someone lied to you about something, deceived you on something, or that something was different than what you thought. And then that's supposed to inspire you to do something different. Like, yeah. This was good though, Aquarius. Again, if you need a personal reading, if you'd like to send me a tip, book a coaching, anything like that, you want to click the link in bio or description box, depending on where you're watching. Come back and see me again. Watch your Messy Monday. Watch your monthly if you haven't already. Love you.